Here is an example of group benefit plan fraud. So I was recently talking with a plan administrator on a group benefit plan. This wasn't a client of mine, but rather a prospective client that I was trying to bring over. And as part of the conversation, she was talking about her personal interactions with the benefit plan. And she actually described 2 instances of benefit plan fraud. And so I thought I would share the 2 stories. I'll do them in separate videos, but as the first example goes, she had gone to the dentist. And she had a good relationship with the dentist. She'd gone there for years, and her benefit plan covered 90% of the costs for all the regular drill and fill type services. And that meant she was out of pocket 10%. And so hypothetically, just for round numbers, let's pretend in this example that the claim was a $100 claim. And so what would happen in that is, as she showed her pay direct drug card, 90% of the plan would pay for it electronically, instantly, and she would be out of pocket her part. And so in this example, $90 would get paid to the plan, $10 to coming out of her pocket. But in this case, and this is where the fraud comes in this case specifically, they showed the card, it got paid 90%, and the dentist said, hey, you have been coming here for years. Let me waive your 10%. And that's where the fraud was. She had thought, great, I'm a loyal customer. She took advantage of that and whatever. But that's where the fraud is. And why it's important and why it's defined as fraud is the employer had set up the plan where it pays 90% of the expense. And the reason most employers set up some sort of cost share, whether it's 80-20 or in this case 90-10, is they want the employees to have some skin in the game. They want them to share in the expense so that there's not this sense of entitlement, and employees and their families are more discerning about what types of claims they submit through the plan. An example of this, and this is a personal story of mine now, I was in my garage and a piece of glass, I dropped a piece of glass and a shard went through my leg and I needed some stitches. So I went to the doctor, got some stitches, and the doctor prescribed a topical cream for so that it wouldn't get infected, which is perfect. That's what I wanted. And then they prescribed some pain medication. Now, I have a fairly high pain tolerance, and my benefit plan at the time had an 80-20% co-insurance, meaning the plan paid 80%, I'd be out of pocket 20%. And I thought to myself, like, I'll take the topical cream for the anti-infection, but I don't need the pain med. Like, I'm fine. And so I didn't pick up that. And if a plan paid 100%, I might have been more inclined to go, well, throw it in there, you never know, right? Adding to the claims experience of my benefit plan. And that's why employers set up the cost share. And in this case, going back to the dental example, when the employee didn't have to pay their 10%, that was constituted as fraud. What should have happened in that example, if the dentist was going to charge 90% or $90 to the claim, that's where the 90% should have been off of. So if that's all they were taking total for the treatment, the plan should have actually only paid $81 instead of $90, and the employee should have paid $9 instead of $10. That's what should have happened, and that's why it's fraud. Let me know what you think about this. In your mind, does this constitute fraud? I would also love your feedback and comments on other topics I should cover as part of this. And please subscribe to this channel so I can keep making great content for you. Until our next video, I wish you all the best.